Hi, I'm Luann Midgley from Tell Your Story Videos, and this is Shop Talk. Today I'm going to be speaking with Jerome Mens from Rembrandt Renovations. They are a multi-award winning renovation company in BC, and their beautiful home renovations have been featured in Western Living magazine and Vancouver Home. Jerome, I am so looking forward to speaking with you. How did you get into the renovation business, and what's been your career path?
Well, I suppose it started probably when I was a kid. I was fascinated by all things that were built. Loved playing with building blocks, Lego, etc. Was able to sort of transport myself into that built world and imagine that I was actually walking in those spaces that I was building. My parents were always doing home improvements around the house as well. So that was certainly something that I was familiar with, and my dad was always tinkering around the house on weekends and evenings and things like that. And so I was exposed to it in that form as well. During my years in university, I had all sorts of construction related jobs, kind of opened up a world of creating things, being involved in projects that were creative in nature, which really appealed to me. There's a lot of physicality as well, which I liked a lot as well. After university, I took on work in the advertising industry and became a project manager, which was really a good learning opportunity for me. I had really good mentors, yourself included. Yeah, I worked with a lot of really bright people, which taught me a lot. You know, within that role, there was a lot of exposure to different personalities, different projects, managing those personalities and bringing everyone to the table, which when I was looking to start a new career path, which was not in advertising, obviously, but in construction, I was looking for an opportunity to start my own business and to utilize those skills that I learned in the advertising industry and also the skills that I had learned previously working in all those construction fields. In 2003, I decided to start Rembrandt Renovations.
Oh, that's an incredible journey. And yes, we worked together in advertising together. We were both account managers, which is very much into project managing, making sure projects are on time, on budget, and making sure that the customer, the client is happy with what we were creating. And it was a very busy environment. And then, when I heard you went into the renovation business, like I didn't know anything about you having that previous experience, actually.
Yeah.
So I was kind of blown away. And so I've been kind of keeping track of you throughout the years, and it's what is it, 18, is it almost 19 years in
19
business?
years. Yeah. I mean, truthfully, I had limited exposure to the renovation business when I started, but I saw an opportunity. I knew that was a business that was growing, and it was it was a business that really interested me. So it really was a natural fit. So yeah, it's evolved over the years, obviously. I started off very modestly, and today our projects are definitely much larger scale, much more complex, much more interesting. And I've learned a lot along the way.
Well, your business and what you do is incredible. The fine home renovations that you do for people, beautiful work, Jerome. Just outstanding. You can do just about anything, I think. And so, yeah, I'm very impressed with just the skill that you have, and what I've learned from reading about you is that your clients are so happy with you. And they say over and over again how well the communication is between you and them. And do you think that's an important part of what kind of makes you guys stand out in your industry?
I think it is. This industry has evolved a lot. It's over the years. People's expectations have changed in terms of what they're looking for. The projects are far more challenging. I think we do benefit from, well, my own career exposure early on to a different field where client service and good communication, good process, all those things were vital in that industry. And I was able to transfer that and have transferred it into this career as well. And yeah, I do think I think the referrals and the testimonials that we have speak for themselves. Many of our clients are, we have obviously long-term relationships with them. It's a complex relationship because the projects can be challenging. But many of those same clients are now our friends. So, and we're happy to call back on them. They're the people who are doing all the advertising for our business. They are our communication to the greater world, if you will. And yeah, we've benefited from people referring us. Basically, we've done zero advertising over the years. So I'd like to think that's a testament to us having done something right.
Your name is interesting. I love it. Rembrandt Renovations. Do you feel what you do is kind of like creating art?
Yeah, I think in some ways we do. It's certainly creative. It's very much in the details. I mean, you set yourself apart in this industry by focusing on the details. So yeah, I think it is. I mean, I have a Dutch background. That's where the name came from. Really, I had an admiration growing up for Rembrandt, anyways, because it was the images were hanging in our homes as children. In my grandparents' home, they had, albeit a fake Rembrandt, but it was a Rembrandt nonetheless in their dining room. And yeah, that affiliation with doing things that are require skill, craft, dedication, detailing. I think that's where the connection comes from. One of the joys in my business is being able to be creative and doing problem solving. Those are the things that I think I enjoy most, and I think they relate back to the sort of the aura that is Rembrandt as well. So.
You've evolved quite a bit over the years. What are some key things that you see that has made you the business that you are today from where you started off?
We started off very modestly. I went from an advertising career in a nice office to taking on very small and very modest jobs in the beginning. And that was 19 years ago. And the evolution, of course, has been one where we're now doing large scale projects, some in excess of $1 million, where we're taking existing homes and doing complete and full transformations of that structure. That didn't come about overnight, obviously, but with every project that was used as a stepping stone to the next thing. So it's been a really exciting ride, actually. It's what I always envisioned. The days of watching this old house and admiring what those guys were doing and thinking, boy, how do they go about doing it? And now we're doing that.
Do you like it to be like something different every time?
Yes, absolutely. That's the short answer. Yeah, I think that's one of the appeals in construction. That's true for me. It's true for the guys that work for me too. I think it's part and parcel of the people who go into this industry. They like the fact that you're on a different location all the time. You're dealing with different clients, new challenges, new problems to solve, new creative visions, and trying to synthesize those creative visions that the clients have. It's extremely rewarding. Yeah, it's the best part of the job, really.
I want to ask businesses going forward this year for sure about video. And now you mentioned that you haven't had to do any advertising, which is wonderful. If you were going to do any type of video marketing, what kind of video would you choose, and why would you choose that one?
An introductory video, really, that could supplement our website. Something to introduce the company, myself, what we do, sort of take the mystery out of what it is that we do. I think one of the challenges in my industry that we have is finding ways to communicate what's possible and what the process is, because it is a at first instance, I think for a lot of people, it's quite intimidating. And being able to take the mystery out of it a little bit and disarm people and say, here's what we can do, and here's me. I think that has real value. So yeah, I think an introductory video of some sort would be really beneficial to certainly someone in my industry, but I think in most industries that's true as well. So introduce the person, personalize it a little bit.
I know you give back to the community. How do you do that? Can you explain?
Yeah, we're involved in a number of things. We've been very fortunate over the years. We've grown as a business and enjoyed the benefits of that. And that has a lot to do with our interaction with the community. So we want to give back to our local community. We're involved with an annual pledge drive, basically for Coats for Kids, which is something that's done just before Christmas. We collect coats and winter wear for kids in need, and also gifts for sticking under the Christmas tree. That's gone really well. We've been doing that for a number of years now, and every year we seem to get increased donations from people in our community, from staff, from neighbors, from suppliers. It's been great. It's been really rewarding, and it's a really good cause, which we believe in. We're also involved in various other local charities and give to children in the community. And also, I'm actively involved as a soccer coach in New Westminster. So I've been coaching soccer for well over 5 years to kids, and I love doing it. So yeah, it's very rewarding. It's a great way to spend some time outside of work and give back.
Well, thank you so much, Jerome, for coming on to Shop Talk. I've been wanting to have you on for such a long time now, and it's great to see you, my friend, and I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day, and all the best to you in 2022 and the rest of the year.
Thank you. Yeah.
And yeah, hope to see you real soon, and you take care.
Thank you. This has been great. Really appreciate it.